To betray a friend for branding, does it worth it? BBno, this guy on the top, just released his new music clip with Asmongold. The day of the shooting, it's all hug and love, but the day of the release, Asmongold is censored from the music clip. He was not the only character, okay? There were many guests and many famous guests, but quite often he was in the center of the action. I mean, look, he's on the chair of the king. And his face has been replaced by a green snake that looks strange, and that's very visible. You have to understand that both creators are huge. BBno, this guy, worth almost 5 billion streams on Spotify. And the other guy, Asmongold, is a streamer with over 6 billion views on YouTube. And he's not even a YouTuber, he's a Twitch streamer. So these both guys are top player in their games, are top level content creator. And at that level, of course, they have to be strategic about every move. And in this video, we will analyze this move in a professional way. Without emotion, does it worth it to betray a friend for personal branding? First, let's collect some information. Before the music clip starts, there is a disclaimer. This disclaimer is written by BBno. At the time of recording, I was unaware of certain individuals' ethical beliefs. As a result, I decided to censor those whose value I do not support. So that's the explanation for censoring Asmongold. His name is not given, and the ethical beliefs are not described. Then he writes, additionally, all funds generated by this video will be donated to the PCRF, which is obviously some charity organization. So the first line about ethical belief translate as, this guy that I censor is thinking the wrong way. It's all obvious that I'm the good guy and he is the bad guy. That's the message, that's clearly an attack, and that's also virtue signaling. But then he doubled down by saying all funds will be given to the charity, which is a reminder that, whoa, I'm the good guy. So obviously all of that has already a very toxic flavor, but on top of that, it's a lie. BBno pretends to not know Asmongold. We'll see, I'll show you an example in video. BBno knows very well Asmongold. So when he writes, I was unaware of certain individuals. What do you mean certain individuals? It's a friend. So all of that sounds toxic, arrogant, and fake, extremely fake. And Asmongold reacted, so listen to what he said.
BBno released his new song today. And if you remember, Asmon was part of his music video shoot last year, but it turns out he was edited out of the final cut.
I don't have any, there's no ill will or any sort of negativity about it. I just think that he doesn't want to be involved with my politics, and it...
You see, nice hug. He got betrayed for that, and he still talks in the most respectful way about BBno. That's super classy.
It was from kind of a long time ago, and so yeah, Lambo, I don't know. I think that in most of the cases, people don't want to be heavy involved with
The face is perfect. He already feels the trap.
But this is why I've moved a lot away from collabing and doing anything with anybody else, because the amount of hate that I get, the amount of people that are I was number 8 on YouTube for the most searched for term. There's a lot of people talking about my content, having opinions about me, etc. It's been so widespread, it puts a lot of pressure on people to have a viewpoint on it.
I don't believe him. He says that he's moving from collab because it put too much pressure on people around him. No, what I believe is he's moving from collab because of betrayals like that, because of spineless creators who betray him in that way. He has to feel hurt. He's human, he's sensitive. How would you feel? You shoot a music clip with a friend, and then the clip release, your face is replaced by a snake. What is that? You think Asmon is a robot? He doesn't have feelings? What the fuck is that? The guy barely get out of his house. Do you know this creator? He's always at home, He's kind of a guy living in a cave. And to socialize is not his main skill. He rarely get out to party or to be in a group of people. So when he does, this shit happen. And BBno knows that even in the music clip he's playing with that. You think he's acting by himself with such a face, looking so awkward? No. He's pushing the awkward factor. He's playing with that. He's making a comedy of his awkwardness. But it's based on a reality. He's like that. So to reject him socially like this, there's something cruel about that, because it's like hurting someone on a point where he's already vulnerable. And betrayal is all about that. You don't get betrayed by enemies, you get betrayed by your friends. The ones who know everything about you, the ones who know your vulnerabilities.
Again, I like BBno Money. I don't have any ill will towards him. I thought he's a great guy. I've talked to him multiple times. If he doesn't want to promote the kind of content that I do in my videos, that's his professional decision.
Seriously, how kind is that? I repeat, the pain is real. He felt pain, for sure. And still, he is talking in the nicest way about BBno Money. Who's losing in this story? BBno Money is losing a good friend, because the next time he will call Asmongold or any decent person to shoot a music clip, the answer could be, no, thank you. I don't want that. And if you are a content creator, I don't expect you to react so well if you receive a similar attack. Let's see other reactions.
But when I pulled up, oh my God, let me show you guys this shit. I'm not sure if you guys have seen this shit. Like, BBno Money, 50% dislikes. Let me add to that. At the
50% dislike, like you see 54,000 dislike. People don't like betrayal. Here we talk about personal brand and strategy, okay, but the audience, for a musician, they just want to listen music. I listen the music of BBno Money, I like it, I think he's a good musician, I love it. But when I just listen the music, what do I want? I want to relax. I don't want to think about his branding strategy. I don't want to think about his political position. No, I don't care about that. I just want a good music.
time of recording, I was aware of certain individuals' ethical beliefs. As a result, I've chosen to censor those whose values I do not support. Can I tell you why this shit is gay as fuck? Can I tell you why this shit is BBno clout?
That's a normal human reaction. His friend, of course, was Asmongold, but still, anyone who see a betrayal react emotionally like that.
This is fucking insane. And I'm gonna let you know this right now. I'm still gonna listen to bro's music because I think he's a great artist.
And still, you know, he also likes the music. He's not radical. He just doesn't like betrayal. And he understands it. He's deep in the creator economy. So he understands why BBno Money did that. He understands how it goes. He understands the flavor around all of that, the fakeness of this culture. And he hates it. But guess what? The audience also don't like it. 2024 started to be the year of authenticity in the creator economy, but 2025 even more. The creator economy is all about the relation. It's the connection between a creator and his community. But this relation is broken when the creator appears as being strategic because it's not authentic.
But I think this shit is so fucking gay. And the reason why that is because, dude, BBno Money literally went on stage with Asmongold's face painted on his fucking chest.
That's what I told you. The two guys know each other, and BBno Money loves so much Asmongold that he painted the face of Asmongold on his chest, and then he pretend he doesn't know the guy.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
Like, this BBno backbone shit is insane. And I know he did this shit to avoid the heat from the woke mob. Well, congratulations. This is what happens when you pander to these people.
So that's the political explanation. BBno Money probably have in private some activist political friends. Yeah, but that's not his core audience. He made 5 billion streams on Spotify. It's international from all over the world. There's nothing political about that. Do you know in what context I listen BBno Money? I listen his music when I'm with my baby. I have a baby boy, 1 year old. I put his music and we dance with my baby on this music. Do you think it's political? It's absolutely not.
Here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna virtue signal and you're gonna moral grandstand and you're gonna appeal to this mob and appeal to this mob and appeal to this mob. And the moment that you slip up one time, the moment that you slip up one fucking time, the same mob that you're pandering to is going to fucking consume you.
That's extremely true. As a content creator, when you start to connect with some political radical activists, they're extremely nice with you. They behave as your member of their family. But as soon as you will get out of the line, they will turn against you and they will attack you in the worst way.
And the thing that I hate the most out of this fucking post is I wasn't aware of this person's beliefs. What the fuck does the internet think Asmongold did? Like, genuine question.
He's talking about the spoiler alert, the message at the beginning of the music clip that suggests that Asmongold is thinking in the wrong way.
Asmongold's a piece of shit. I know that we all pretend that he's done something fucking horrible. What is this thing?
Yeah, he did nothing. So anyway, this is quite biased because Tecton is a friend of Asmongold, but let's see another guy. His name is Decoy Voice, quite specialized in YouTube dramas.
Turning your back on your friend to appease the woke mob not only exposes your cowardice, but proves that your friendships only exist when it benefits your career. As the Canadian rapper BBno, or BBno Money, who previously performed at the Streamer Awards fawning over Asmongold.
My favorite streamer without indubious question is Asmongold, baby!
He just said on live TV, my favorite streamer is Asmongold, and the face of Asmongold is painted on his chest. What do you mean I don't know this guy?
And yes, that is Asmongold painted on his chest. Released a music video yesterday called Mary Poppins that opens with a message saying, when this was recorded, he was unaware
I don't know this guy.
of a certain individual's ethical beliefs, so he censored those whose values he does not support. As now look at Bino's post on Twitter stating, spreading love and positivity with
That's how it goes. To do bad thing pretending being the good guy, it might work on short-term view, but it's a lie. And on long-term view, it always crashes. Here it crashes day one because it's stupid. Really, the situation is just retarded. But done properly, pretending to be a good guy and doing the worst thing, which is like what politics are doing most of the time, it doesn't work forever because it's visible. At one point, people start to realize that it's all fake.
And with the emergence of streamers becoming celebrities, it's actually a smart move to use them in music videos to help generate interest in your songs. But then censoring them out at the slightest amount of controversy makes it feel less like a friendship and more like a sponsored brand deal.
And that's the point. For the audience, the reputation of a mainstream entertainment artist is something that should look extremely natural and authentic. It should not look as a branding strategy.
Which is sad to think of all your friendships as transactional. I can only be your friend as long as it doesn't damage my income.
Yeah, that's horrible. It looks fake. No one wants to be friends with that. And I repeat, the job of a content creator, and BBno Money is a musician content creator, is famous on internet, okay? It's not TV that made him. No, that's internet. On internet, content creators have an audience that they transform into community through a relation. And in order to build this relation, they need to look as loyal friends, not betrayers. The reason I talk so much about personal brand is because I'm the CEO and founder of Bonzai.pro. It's a monetization platform for content creators who sell digital products. And if you're in this situation, if you're a content creator who want to monetize with digital product, which is, to my opinion, the best way to make money, use Bonzai. It's for free. It's all in one. We even process the payment ourselves. Super fast to onboard, super easy to use. And if you check my young YouTube channel, this is what I'm talking about most of the time. Personal brand and monetization for content creator. So before I give you the conclusion, let's play a theory game, okay? I got 3 theories about how Asmongold feels about the situation, and you'll tell me in the comment what theory you believe in. First theory, Asmongold really doesn't care. You know, he's so detached from this drama, he's used to, he's numb to it, so he doesn't care. You know, he saw that, he was like, whatever, I got a new video game to play today, and anyway, this bad story is just a good excuse to not get out anymore. Theory number 2, he's a chess player. He understands that the move of BBno Money is a wrong move in terms of reputation. It looks bad. It looks as betrayal. And Asmond, in contrast, decided to have the most classy reaction possible to make BBno Money looks absolutely disgusting, which is somehow the most aggressive move possible, the most damaging move for BBno Money, plus an excellent move for the long-term view, because any decent person will see the situation and choose to follow Asmongold. And that's important. We're talking about the quality of the audience. The way to build a community is not to have as much audience as possible. No. It's to build a relation with this audience and to qualify this audience, to filter the audience in order to attract the highest possible level of people in your community, which is very difficult when you're mainstream. These guys, they have millions of followers, so they attract everyone. But better is the behavior, higher will be the quality of the attracted audience, always. And option number 3 is hurt. He's a man, he's not a robot, he's sensitive. As I said before, he rarely gets out, and when he does, he get betrayed. So please, tell me in the comment, what is your theory? How do you think Asmongold is feeling when that happens? Okay, and now I will give you my conclusion and prediction for these both content creators. They will both keep succeeding and growing as long as they produce content. The dramas are not important. Asmongold get attacked on his reputation. BBno money looks absolutely fake. He looks like a bad friend, but people will keep listening the stream of Asmongold if he keeps being entertaining. People will still listen to the music of BBno money if he keep producing, uploading good musics. Simple as that. And whatever drama happens to you as a content creator, if you just keep producing your content, people are addicted to it, especially if it's entertainment. It's like sugar. It creates addiction. People keep eating the sugar. And the drama exists only if you react to it. If tomorrow BBno money start to react on this drama and to discuss only the drama instead of making music, he will please the minority of people who pushed him into this drama, his radical politic friends, but he will lose 99% of the audience. So whatever drama happened to you as a content creator, don't engage in the narrative of the drama. Do not engage in the narrative of the people who are attacking you. No. Keep following your personal brand. Keep following your own narrative. You have to keep control. And I will finish with this advice for content creator. If possible, do not engage in politics. Why? It's bad for business for many obvious reasons, but the main one is the political audience is not a good customer base. They don't want to buy commercial solution. No, they want political solution. So when you come to them with a commercial offer, they resist. They think you're a scam. They think you want to take something from them. No, you're providing value. But that's not the value they want. What they want is to discuss politics. What they want is political solution, which, I mean, if it exists, I say that because it doesn't work. People relying too much on political solution are usually losers. They don't have partners, they don't have money, they don't have project, and they are not very self-developed. They are very historical, and they don't have the budget to buy your product. Simple as that. They don't have money. If you look at the most engaged activist politic, the one who go in riots with the signs and all of that, they don't work. How they have the time to do that? So if they don't work, do they have money? Will they buy your product? I mean, you understand the logic, right? I repeat, the political audience don't want your product, and even if they would want it, they don't have the money for it. So my kind advice, stay out of politics. Focus on your expertise. Focus on your art if you produce entertainment. And in general, for a long-term view, it's good to stick with good values. Loyalty, strength, kindness, you know, this kind of thing that are universally respected for thousands of years. Okay, if you like the video, please subscribe to the video, drop a comment to tell me your theory about how Asmongold is feeling. You know, I'm curious about it. And if you're a content creator who want to monetize, I'm here to teach you how to make money with digital products. Ask me questions, I will answer.